This is a tutorial on Google Classroom, and in this we will show you how to create and set up a class, how to invite students and teachers, and some of the other features that go along with that. So if you haven't created a Google Classroom class yet, then you're going to get the screen that looks like this. Okay, so if I go over here to my three bars, click on those, I can see that I have no classes at all. So I want to create a class. So I'm going to go to the plus button, as we do with many of Google's products. And if I was to join a class, that means I'm a student, and I would insert a classroom code if I hadn't received an email from the teacher. In this case, we are going to click Create Class. Now, I'm working from my private account, and I have to let Google know that I'm not using this with my students. If you do want to use G Suite for Education with your school, it is free, and you're supposed to sign up. So I'm going to click that I'm just using it for my own purposes. So I'm going to create a class. And let's say I have two or three sections. Maybe it's section A, it could be one, who knows. And there may be a specific topic. Within history, there might be several different kinds of history classes. I click Create, and I get something that looks like this. So Google has automatically given me a kind of a background, but I can change that later. You're going to get the automatic tutorials. If you want to read those, I highly recommend it. So now that we have our class set up, we might want to think about adding a theme. So you can select a theme here, or you can upload a photo if you'd like. We're going to keep it simple and click Select a Theme. I'm going to scroll down to find something that looks like my subject, which is social studies. So I kind of like the old books. I'm going to choose those, and then you're going to see that it changes the whole color. Now, the next thing that you might want to think about doing is adding the topics of your course of study, which is very useful because when you want to search for past posts, all you had to do is search using the topic. So let's say, just for the sake of argument, I'm going to put topic 1. Let's add it. And you can see here now we have topic 1. Let's add another one, topic 2. So you can see here in the stream view, we're going to have this eventually long stream of different posts that I've made and perhaps posts that my students have made if you allow them to do so. Any work that is due is going to appear right here, and that'll be exclusive to this class only. So now what we're going to do is have a look at the About tab, because before you invite people, you want to make sure that everything is set up. So you might want in the class description to give the description of the course. I recommend that you keep it a little bit short because people might not read a big long description. You can put that in the course syllabus. Here you'll see that you can put in the room or the location where the class will be held. A Google Drive folder has been automatically created for this class, which is very convenient, and each individual student that joins will have their own folder created that is accessible only to you and only to the student. Now, if you want, you can view the classroom within the calendar within Google Classroom, or as you noticed, you could look at it in Google Calendar itself. I'm going to click Save here. Now, if I want, I can invite a teacher within my domain. So I click Invite Teachers. I would just type the email of whoever might be in my school domain and invite them, and then they have to accept. If I want to edit anything, these three little buttons all throughout Google Classroom, if you click on those, they're going to give you different options, such as edit or delete. Now, with class materials, unfortunately, when you have several different materials posted, you can't drag and drop and move around the different posts. So I recommend that you order your posts in the About tab in the way that you want the students to see them. I myself would like the students to see the course syllabus first, so I've put my works cited sample page for them to make reference to here. I've put the OPVL reference chart here. So with my course syllabus, I like to work with a Google Drive doc because there are always inevitable changes to dates and things like that, and I can just go in and change them up, and it appears in real time. If I want, I can wait for my docs that I've worked on recently to pop up, or I can do a search just by typing the name of the document, and there I go. That is the one that I want, so I'm going to click Post. And I also want my students to have access to a course website. So that will be the one that appears first. I'm going to choose the link feature. I'm going to click Add Link, and then I'm going to remember to post. And so now when students see my class, They're going to come in, they will see that I am the teacher, plus there might be other teachers whose name will also appear up here. They've got the description, location, their own. This is actually a drive folder that I can click on and it automatically takes me to all the students that have joined. You can see that there are no students yet. And I've got the links as I want them to appear in my course resources. Let's say I don't like something in here. I'm just going to click on the tab. I don't want to delete this. I just want to edit the title. Make that class website. Click Save. And there we go. And anything that I want students to access here is there. Now, some teachers, I understand, what they like to do is create a hyperdoc, and then they will link each unit. So at the bottom, they'll have Unit 1, and then they'll have Unit 2, or vice versa. Maybe they like to work top to bottom. But some teachers create a hyperdoc, or perhaps it would be a slideshow in Slides. And then they have students go to the About tab, and they use the stream just to post news, announcements, and assignments. That's for you to decide. So next we're going to look at how to invite students and parents to look at the classroom and or the stream. But before we do that, I recommend that you go to the stream and create an announcement that welcomes people and directs students to your About tab. So you'll notice that I've gone down to the bottom right and moused over the plus button, and I'm going to create an announcement because there's nothing really that I want to attach. You can read those pop-ups when you do this on your own. So I'll just say, welcome to the class. Please read the documents in the About tab. Now here, I'm going to choose topic 1. You notice I could create a topic. I don't want to create a welcome topic. I'll choose topic 1 because I know it'll be easy to find later on if I really wanted to. And I'm just basically going to click post. So people can add comments after they've joined the class if they want. So you can see here that topic 1 now is part of the post, and if I mouse over and click on the link, all of the posts in topic 1 are going to be seen here, which is good if you're looking for a specific post or something that you linked when you were teaching that unit. So now we're going to invite some students. So you click on the Students tab, and you notice that I don't have any students here. Now one thing that you can do is have students join the class by accessing the app, Google Classroom, clicking on the plus button, clicking join, and then entering this code, and then they'll automatically be in it. But another thing that you can do is also choose to invite students. And you can type them by name. I'm just going to go with one of our GEGs, and I click invite because you've seen their email has popped up. And you can see here now they have been invited. They have to accept. Something else you want to do when you're setting up your class is choosing whether students can post and comment, or if you want students to only comment and not be able to post, or only the teacher being able to post and comment. I like the chaos in my class. I want my students' opinions, so I let them post and comment. You can sort by first name and last name if you want. Of course, I only have one student pending at the moment. We'll see how that looks in a moment. So the student that receives the invitation is going to get something like this in their email inbox or one of their tabs. You'll see that it's coming from the teacher, and all they have to do is click join. Once they click join, they'll get this pop-up, particularly if they're using Google Chrome, and here we are. If for some reason you don't see the classroom that you've joined here, you can simply join the class by typing in the code. And this is the student view, so now students, because I've given them access, can comment. Now, students as well can delete any kind of posts that they have. When they look at the About tab, then they can see all the links that I've added, but of course they have no opportunity to edit. And they can see who their classmates are. At the moment, there's nobody else in this class, but there would be a list of all the other classmates. So if other teachers in the school are using Google Classroom and the student is registered with other classes in the school domain, they would just click on those 3 bars in the top left, and there would be a list here with all the other classes. They could just click on the class and it would take them to it. And you'll notice here, students can post at any point in time, but all they can do is create a post. They can't create assignments, questions, and things like that, but they can link files, drive documents, YouTube videos, and websites. Hey, this is really neat. Let's have a look at this. They can also search by topic if they would like.